Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video. In today's video we are going to be talking about quality of life. Now what is quality of life? Quality of life is things that are introduced into the game that help us or allow us to have a better gaming experience. It doesn't include characters, it doesn't include content, it just ways they improve the game that allow it to run more smoothly. Or allow us to just find things or do things more easily than they should be able to do. One great example of this would be if I went into Arena right here, and I can't battle anyone. I've got a cooldown timer at the moment, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. If I wanted to verse one of these teams, and I clicked on battle, a great quality of life thing that would be awesome to have in the game is have preset teams that I can just scroll through and click, and it selects the 5 heroes. If I know I'm versing the I don't know, the Holy Trinity team, I could literally go through my list of save teams, click my rogue team. I could even name them if I wanted to. That way I know what they're for. Click rogue team, boom, it selects my champions. I'm good to go. It would save me having to scroll through trying to figure out where someone is. I think this will become more important as well when more skins are introduced to the game. If you're buying skins and characters start to look different, it'll just slip your mind where they are. So that's one thing I would love to see. Having preset teams in our accounts where we can just go in, pick a team, name a team, and save it. Have a TOH team. You can go in, bang, select your TOH team, your raid team, done. You have your raid team, your tournament teams, everything, all in one little spot, and you're good to go. The next quality of life thing that I've seen many people suggest and would be really good, it would just help us a whole bunch, is to do with challenges. Now, what do I mean by challenges? I mean this. If I go claim all, bang. Awesome. But now I need to wait 5 more minutes. I don't believe this is necessary. I feel like this is just a bit of a waste of time. I don't understand why we need to wait 5 minutes. I think the reward of max completing everything in this section, you should be able to just clear it all in one go. There is no disadvantage to doing it. It's not affecting any other players. It's just affecting yourself as a player to come in, do it, and wait 5 minutes. Okay, sometimes you want to go do something, you forget about them. It would be good to just clear them all in one go, get on with it, and move on to something else in the game. Because as the game does progress, there will be more and more things people have to do, and this just becomes a tedious thing. So it would be nice to see the timers in here removed. You can just clear it all in one go. Obviously, if you haven't max starred the challenge, then you'd have to go through and manually battle it. So be it. The reward for completing everything is that you can clear it all in one go and move on to something else in the game. Number 3 on the list is one that has taunted people. It has played on everyone's minds at some point, is global chat. Now, chat's just one of those things that every game should have, but global chat can be improved greatly. At the moment, I think it is working. Hi, let's have a look. Hi, awesome. My message went through. A lot of times it doesn't work. I have to exit the game or go into, where is it? I have to go into here and click global chat off and then turn it back on to go back and see any of the updated messages. We just want to see this improved on. We want to see it working great. No one's saying hi to me. How rude. How absolutely rude. No, I'm just joking. I would just like to see this working more smoothly. It does help clans as well who recruit through global chat. If you don't realize it's not working and someone messages you, you can completely miss it. It's a bit annoying. I feel like global chat. On the topic of chatting as well, I should, especially for people that don't have Discord, that don't have WhatsApp, it should be an option within the game to be able to, let's click on Noob here. Like if I click on Noob, I should be able to send Noob a private message. Even clan members going in and sending your clan members a message, that should be a thing. Messaging in game, very important. It helps with communication, and the game is becoming about communication. Raids, especially the Doom raid that just passed, communication was very important. When clan wars come out, communication is going to be very important. Obviously, it would be more beneficial to have Discord and WhatsApp and whatever you want to use. Much more beneficial to have those, but it shouldn't limit players to who don't have those apps. You should be able to just message people within the game and get your message across, sort everything out. Let's move on. Next up comes with account management in a way. If I go into my heroes, I just scroll straight down to the bottom. Let's click on, who can we click? Pig Boy. No, Pig Boy. Let's click on Riser. Okay. I wish there was a screen within the game where we can see all the equipment we have. It would just be helpful in allowing us to plan ahead. If I know that I don't have a certain piece of equipment, I would love to be able to farm that. That way I'm prepared for the future. The game is about managing resources. I feel like equipment are part of your resources. Knowing what you have, how much you have of it, and if you need to farm it for the future, super important in helping people progress. There's nothing worse than a hero coming out thinking you have what it takes to max them out, and then getting to a point where, oh, you have a certain piece of gear that can only be farmed through one node, and you haven't farmed it, and you didn't realize because you just didn't know. There's nothing worse than that. And it's just going to take you a few days. Of course, if you're not spending money, it's going to take you a few days to get those pieces of gear because it's from one node. It's a heroic node. You need, 25 to 40 pieces of that gear, and you're getting 2 to 3 a day. Maybe you're getting real unlucky and getting even 1 piece a day. It's very, very tiresome. I just feel like we could plan a lot better if this was implemented into the game. Next up on the list, I have one that I have seen suggested many, many times, and personally I would love to see it in the game as well, is if we go into arena. Some type of arena where players can practice with teams. Maybe it's against friends or clanmates only, but which allows people to just experiment with champions and find out what works for them. As the game gets older, more heroes are released, more teams are created. It's impossible to have a video or a solution for every team out there. But if you can practice and find out what works for you, it's going to help a lot of players. The game, again, is about strategizing, finding out what champions work, how champions meld together, and I feel like everyone should have the same opportunity to be able to practice against these teams. It is in a lot of games don't have it, but in the market today where you are competing with a lot of other companies, quality of life is very important. Things like this keep people around. They like to know that they can practice, they can do things, and the game is catering to them in a way that doesn't affect revenue, doesn't affect what else is important. Revenue doesn't affect, I don't know, revenue. Let's just say revenue. It's not going to hinder a player. It's not going to make a player any worse off. It's just allowing players to use what's in their account to the best of their ability. Looking over the list, there's actually plenty of quality of life updates that could be introduced. I'm just going to go over a few though. I don't want to drag on for too long. What is another good one? Let me look at my list. Okay, here's another one. Let's go into the market. Now, I understand this is a... Oh, hello. That's all my TOH. Let's get them all exchanged. Understand this is a game. To us, it's a business to play cop. They need to make money. Understandable. It's the way of mobile gaming. Let's move on. Not important. What we need though is we need to clear this up. This is quality of life. This is a lot of scrolling for one simple screen. Okay? We know the sales are there. I understand it's exactly like a supermarket. They want you to walk past all this stuff before you get to the exit. Okay? I'm not saying get rid of it. You don't need to get rid of it. But this Lucky Softy Sabertooth chest, for example, these can be put into one tab. Click on it. We move into it, we can see those heroes there. Just call it the, what is it? Is that Children of the Forest? Children of the Forest pack. Then we could have a Kobolds pack. We go in, we can see all the packs for that specific faction. Same here. Lucky, is that the same thing as before? Whatever. Chuck it all into one thing, okay? Okay, we are turning, 30 tabs into 5. Much easier. We don't, all this scrolling. If I wanted to go to the gym, I would, but I don't. I just want to play a game. I want to be a lazy fuck at home, play a game. Or Soul and Chess. I'll do a video of those openings as well. I've got plenty of them to open. I think I can unlock Troran as well. But another video. We'll move on. One thing I haven't touched on yet is clans. Clan management. I think that is super important and needs to be improved as well. Things like finding out or being, just for clan leaders and maybe officers specifically, being able to find out who hasn't joined a raid yet, having like a separate menu where you can see all your members, they're green or got a tick next to them if they've joined, they've got an X if they haven't, even if an officer or a clan leader can write a note on a player's account so they know certain things. Oh, this player's going to be away between X and X. Again, this is helping players that why am I putting a pen? This is helping players that don't have Discord. I think that's very important. A game shouldn't have to rely on outsourcing communication devices. Obviously, it helps. I'm not going to lie. If you do not have Discord or WhatsApp or something like that, do get it. It does help you a lot, not just in this game, but every game in general. But for those players that just don't want to get it, the game shouldn't put them at a disadvantage. There should be ways that these people can talk within the game, and it just will help a long way, okay? Again, clan management, I think that does need to be improved as well. Like I said, monitoring your clan, putting notes on players, probably more statistics as well for your players. I feel like a lot of high-end clans, especially, or clans that are starting out with the intention of being a high-end clan, they really enjoy monitoring their members. They need to know who's performing well, who's doing what, who's not doing what. It will just help a long way. It helps build things. It helps players, or it helps leaders find valuable, resourceful, reliable players. And I think this is not something that should be overlooked. If anything, I'll probably put this at the top. Clans are very hard to run, especially as people leave and as people come in. Anything that helps a clan run smoothly, I'm all for. So yeah, chuck some clan things in there for those people. I'm sure there are a bunch more. I do have some more written down, but you know, I'd rather you guys comment as well. I'd like to hear your opinions. There is a whole suggestion tab in Discord. Like I mentioned Discord a lot, but there is one in there for suggestions of the game. I've specifically looked into quality of life though. I'm not looking into reworking champions, balancing heroes, changing modes within the game, all that stuff. That can be for a different video. This is purely just for quality of life. I wanted to focus on that, bring some attention to it, because a game that looks good is awesome. A game that runs smoothly, even better. So yeah, anyway, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. If you do... Oh, wait! Stopping right there. I do need to mention something else. I have been requested that I bring some attention to the cross-clan tournament that my clan leader, Krython, holds. He initiated this a long time ago when the game didn't have much content in it. Still waiting in Clan Wars, but we're getting there. The way it works, if you're interested, feel free to message him. He's looking for clans that are interested or clans that participate highly in tournament. The way it works is at the end of tournament, you submit all your results of your players, who's entered top 10, who came first, points, everything. It all gets tallied up by amazing people. Krython, one of them. Koza from Orca as well. I know she puts a lot of work into it. I'm sure there are many more that I'm not mentioning. I do apologize because I know there are a few that do it. It's just a fun competitive thing between clans to see which clans do the best in tournament. If you are interested, if you are a clan leader or you are a member and want to participate in this and message your clan leader, reach out to the clan leader of Watchmen or the clan leader of Orca, and they will be able to help you. If you can't get a hold of these people, feel free to message me directly and I will sort you out. And yeah, so hopefully that helps people. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I answer to the best of my ability, and wherever you are in the world. Until next time, please take care of yourself.